Hello there. So today we're going to talk about the SNJP 200 fully automatic capsule filling machine. I know by now that you are well versed with the semi-automatic and the manual production process for the capsules. But then we're now going to the upgrade. Okay, anybody that is buying a fully automatic capsule filling machine and wanting to upgrade to like the lowest capacity model, which is the SNJP or NJP 200, which makes 200 pills per minute, is someone that maybe already has the semi-automatic capsule filling machine and they want to upgrade. Or it's a company that has enough money and they know they already have enough market. They already secured a contract and they don't need to start with a semi-automatic. So they go straight to a fully automatic. But then they're not ready to buy a very high capacity model, right? So they would rather buy a smaller capacity, which is the lowest, the one that makes 200 pills per minute. Now, 200 pills per minute, I do not want to go into the comparison between the SNJP 200. We'll talk about that later on. But for now, the 200 pills per minute is the smallest capacity. It comes in different power configurations. If you want this machine, you can buy the one that makes 200 pills per minute. When you are using this machine, we prefer you set your production to about 150. You don't want to set it to start making 200 pills per minute when the machine is not, used to it, kind of propped properly and ready to run. So the highest capacity standard should be about 150 per minute, but it can make up to 200 pills per minute. The machine comes ready to go, ready, fully installed, and ready just to hook up. The machine comes with a vacuum, but it also requires air. The air requirement for this machine could be about 100 psi. But it all depends. It's not very far from the semi-automatic that needs maybe 75 psi maximum or standard, but be sure to use between 75 to 100 psi. That means the type of air compressor that you're going to require is the one that is at least 150 psi. When you're buying air compressor and you know that you're ready for manufacturing, I would just recommend you buy a bigger air compressor so that you can hook that air compressor to different manufacturing machines, okay? Because if you just buy one for each machine, then you're going to need to buy another one for another machine because most of these machines actually use air. Okay, and the precision rate for this machine is more than 98%. So it's really accurate, like really accurate. And the power requirement differs from country to country. In the United States, you will need this machine. You can customize. We can customize this machine to 220 voltage. A single phase, and then 60 Hz, 60 Hertz. But then if you are in Europe or Africa or China, then you need 220 and then maybe a 50 Hertz and still a single phase. Now, a lot of people would rather use a 3-phase, especially if you have a large manufacturing capacity. Then your power maybe your panels have a 3-phase, then I would recommend you use a 3-phase so that the machine is stable, but it's not like a must that you have to use a 3-phase. So don't worry if you don't have a 3-phase. You can still hook this up to a single phase. But this is all customized before. Like, all these machines have to be customized. It's not like you go and pick something that's ready to run. So you tell us your requirement, and then we customize the machine according to your specification. And don't forget, some people don't mind their power or the machine they're buying. And then when they buy the machine has come with a power specification that does not match your power that you have in your house or in your warehouse or in your garage, wherever you're doing your manufacturing from. Be very, very sure. Be very, very sure of the power. Make sure it's compatible. And the other important thing is the capsule size. You want to make sure that you know the capsule size before you even have the machine customized. Because a fully automatic capsule filling machine has complicated molds. So if you buy the machine and yet you knew you wanted to manufacture maybe size 0, and then you buy the machine that comes in size 00, the molds are really expensive and they're complicated. Okay, so have that in mind. You do not want to mess up. You do not want to make a mistake. Capsule size and power specification are very important. This machine is over 700, so it's a heavy equipment. Though, don't be afraid. It is heavy, but it's built like upwards. So it's taller, but then it's not too wide. And it has a working area, like you can see the working area. It's clean, it's stainless steel. You just plug it in and then get started. When all your capsules are filled in powder and you're ready to rock and roll, you can sit there, look into your phone, talk on the phone while watching. When something is limited, like powder is getting finished or your capsules are getting finished, then the alarm is going to stop the machine automatically. So it's highly automatic. I don't know what else I can tell you about this machine, though. If you, instead of buying this machine, I would rather we talk and see exactly, because there is another model, which is the SNJP 400, which you could actually buy and it would save you money. So we're going to talk about that in the next video. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you have any inquiries about these machines, please contact us through the link. This is why